Welcome to Cooking for Hashimoto. This is where we share not only gluten-free recipes that Christian, my husband, makes for me as somebody who experiences Hashimoto's, but where we share what it's like to experience Hashimoto's day to day, the ups and downs, and tips that we've found about changing our lifestyle and the way we go about life that have made my symptoms much easier to live with.
The most important thing is like we've been experiencing Hashimoto for the past 10 years. And this is a channel that we wish we would have found when you were diagnosed with Hashimoto.
Yeah, I've been experiencing Hashimoto's for, I'm going to guess, around probably about 16, 18 years. But I was officially diagnosed 10 years ago, and it took me a long time to get diagnosed. And I would have loved to have had a lot more resources when I didn't know what I had. And then when I finally had a name to put to it, I would have loved to have a lot more information than what I was only getting from traditional doctors. And that's my purpose, or this is our purpose with this channel, is to be able to share everything we've learned in the last decade on how to live healthier, more continuous lives with an autoimmune disease.
And for the partner, the husband, or the wife, it is kind of like a process for us to understand, because the first time that I saw you, I don't know, maybe having those
fatigue spells.
Those fatigues, or you not being able to eat as simple as bread, that changed not only your life, but also changed my life and changed
our kids' lives.
Our kids' life and our relatives. So it is also for us a way to try to educate or share our experiences with the husbands, the
spouses, the family members.
Yeah, family members, kids, friends.
So people can understand better what's happening to you and be able to be a little more empathetic and not just dismiss what you're feeling as either being crazy or exaggerating or just being lazy, because those are the things that we hear the most. And not truly understanding why you've decided to change the way you live.
You're not alone. And it's not that suddenly you're going to have, yes, you're going to have drastic changes in your diet, but as you are going to find out about in our channel, I cook delicious recipes. Gluten-free. I cook desserts. I cook...
yeah, I don't miss out on anything, honestly.
So sometimes our friends want to come to our house instead of us going out and
having dinner somewhere.
Or something like that.
Yeah, and you always remember to be kind with yourself. And you don't have to do it all at once. It's taken us over 10 years to live the way we live today. So you don't have to do it all together. You don't have to do it all at once. And you don't have to be perfect. Nobody expects anybody to be perfect. We're still learning. So there's still things that we're discovering that we should have changed, and that we don't punish ourselves for not having changed something before. We didn't know any better. So as we learn, we gradually add or subtract what we need to subtract and change certain things.
And it's a process. It's like a marathon. You're gonna spend all your energy on the first 100 meters of that run. So take your time, understand, go through our videos. You're gonna find out some of your symptoms, some of her states when you go into those fatigue states, your knowledge, because you have a lot of knowledge that you accumulated throughout these years. My knowledge in using certain foods, replacing some ingredients so your food tastes better, tastes amazing.
And my diet has changed over the years. I see a functional medical doctor and a functional nutritionist, and through the blood work and the hair analysis and all the tests that I get done, my diet keeps changing depending on what my body needs to, regulate itself. So as my diet has changed, he's learned to cook depending on those changes. And we've just learned to be kind with ourselves, be patient with ourselves, and gradually change to what we need at the moment. Remember, we're not the same people we were 6 months ago, a year ago. None of us are. So as we grow and as we learn and as things change, we add and subtract as needed, especially when someone's experiencing Hashimoto's. So we want to welcome you to our channel, Cooking for Hashimoto, where we're not only going to share amazing gluten-free recipes that you can incorporate into your everyday, but we also want to share lifestyle changes and great things that you could do to make your journey a little better. We invite you to subscribe and follow along. If you have any questions, if there's anything that you'd like to know, if I've experienced it, if I have any knowledge in it, I would love to be able to answer your questions or guide you in the best way possible. So feel free to reach out. You can follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, or leave us a comment below.
Welcome to the channel.